Makakilo. My name is Cedric Asuega Gates, and I'm running for State Senate District 22, which encompasses Makaha, Makua, Waianae, Maili, Nanakuli, and Koalina. I am a product of the 96792 community. I've started off by creating a nonprofit called Active Hawaii to assist with the issues that I've seen in my generations with not having enough opportunities to meet each other, to play with each other, and to know each other. And that led me to going to our Waianae Coast Neighborhood Board meetings because the conditions of our parks were not up to par. And I ended up advocating month after month. Eventually, I ended up getting elected to serve on the Waianae Coast Neighborhood Board and became the chairman of the neighborhood board and really started trying to push our elected officials and our government administrations to really take care of our community of 96792. That led me into a life of politics because I ended up getting hired by my council member at the time and worked at the city hale. After that, I worked as a clerk for a state representative. Following that, I moved to another position to work in Congress, which allowed me to see all sides of government from the city, state, to the federal level. And using that experience, I put my name on the ballot to run for state representative. And we were elected in 2016. We were actually one of the only candidates to unseat an elected official at the time. And that really sent shockwaves that things need to change and we cannot afford the status quo. And for me, what I've really been about is creating change through my position as a state representative for Waianae. And how I created that change is by using our state budget to draw down funds to go to our community's challenges, and like our roads, like our parks, like our schools. Those are the type of money that we can really use to help improve the conditions, whether it's putting AC in all of our classrooms on the Waianae Coast. I've helped done that. Whether it's opening up new preschool classrooms on the Waianae Coast, I've been a big supporter and helped push a lot of that through. And now moving on to the needs of being prepared for emergencies. We have been putting countless money to better preparing for wildfires, for natural disasters, and opening up our emergency access roads for daily use so that we don't have to wait for HPD or HFD to open it up for our community to use it. I'm proud to announce that that project is on track to be completed by next year, and that's something that we're looking forward to seeing. Overall, we've been able to secure $250 million since being elected in 2016. We've been able to pass legislation every year to improve the quality of life of our residents. And we've been working tirelessly to address the many challenges that arise as our time in office continues. And I believe that I am the best choice for our community of 96792, whether it's being a great role model for our keiki, a great legislator to deliver on the promises being made to our community, or just being a regular community member born and raised on the Waianae Coast. I think all of those criteria is why I am the best choice, and I ask that you and your ohana consider voting for us on August 10th. And if you need more information, you can visit me at cedricforhawaii.com or on social media where we're very active. And my handle is Cedric Gates. I look forward to seeing you folks soon in the community. You have a great day. Aloha.
Aloha mai kākou. I am Teri Kia Savaiinaea, deeply proud of my family heritage and immensely grateful for the opportunities it has afforded me. I have been married to my loving and supportive husband, Michael, for over 27 years, and we are blessed with 3 sons, Pana, Makana, and Kaimana. Having lived in Waianae for 26 years, I also have the honor of having been an employee of Waianae Coast Comprehensive Health Center for almost 17 years. Beyond my personal story, I am here to share my passion for making a positive impact in our community. I firmly believe that by working together, hand in hand with community leaders and members alike, we can craft a bright and promising future for the generations that follow. Every voice matters and every perspective counts. By listening to one another, we can pave the way for a brighter Hawaii. As your senator, I am committed to this vision. I will tirelessly work for the interests of our community, addressing critical issues such as public safety, housing, and traffic management. My passion is to serve my family, community, culture, and Hawaii. My focus extends beyond mere problem solving. I aim to empower community through sustainable initiatives such as local food production and fostering entrepreneurship within our education system. However, I cannot do this alone. It requires collaboration, cooperation, and collective action. We will accomplish this through a grassroots movement along with the village mentality, which emphasizes how everyone in the community influences others in making a difference and impacting the trajectory of helping others. I pledge to work closely with government leaders, agencies, and most importantly, with you, the people of the West Side and all of Hawaii. Together, we can enact meaningful change, ensuring that our beloved state thrives for generations to come. I urge you to join me on this journey towards a brighter future. Let us stand together, plan for the future, and build a Hawaii that we can all be proud of. We must get back to our grassroots and lock arms for the betterment of Hawaii. Ua mau ke ea o Kaʻena I ka pono. Mahalo. Thank you for your support. God bless you, and God bless Hawaii. I graciously ask for your vote on August 10th. Teri Kia Savaiinaea as your next state senator for District 22. Join me on IG at hashtag Teri4 Westside. On Facebook, Teri Kia Savaiinaea, or you can view my website at Teri4 Westside.com.
Aloha. My name is Sheila Medeiros. I am a retired U.S. Army officer, and I am running for State House Representative in the 43rd District of Makakilo and Kapolei. I am running for office because the legislative branch is not giving enough attention to the people's needs. Bills are being passed without sufficient public education, information, and time for response, which can have long-lasting effects on the people they serve. This process is unfair, depriving the people of the ability to participate. I believe in transparency, integrity, and freedom to create trust and accountability. I will maintain these values as I serve my district. When elected, my legislative priorities will be economic stability and cost of living, judicial reform, accountability and governance, and energy, water, and food security. It will be an honor to serve Makakilo and Kapolei since I grew up in Makakilo and have the Menehune t-shirt and game time playing kickball. I look forward to working together to bring positive change to our district, county, and state for the betterment of all. I look forward to meeting the community during this campaign trail and will be honored to serve you. If you'd like to support my campaign, please visit our website at www.votemedeiros.com. And most importantly, vote. Please vote on August 10th, 2024. This is a primary-only election for District 43. The winner of this primary will represent District 43. I would be honored to serve you, to be your voice in the state legislature. Mahalo.
Aloha, my name is Makani Crabbe, and I am a candidate running to represent House District 45, which encompasses Waianae through Kaʻena Point. My family has lived all throughout the Waianae Moku for 7 generations. I am the son of Lucius and Michelle Crabbe, who are both proud graduates of Waianae High School. I have 2 older sisters and 1 younger brother. I am proud to say that I come from a family with a long line of public servants. My family has served in all branches of the U.S. military. They have served in the city, the state, and continue to serve in many of the communities across Hawaii. I am blessed to carry the spirit of servant leadership within me because it has been instilled in me through my ohana and my kupuna. Now, for the million-dollar question. Why am I running? I am running for office because my community deserves to be heard. As someone who serves as an advocate for people in need, I know when I see a lack in resources. Our community lacks the necessities for everyday life. And I am here to fight for our unsheltered to be housed, for our working families to not just survive in Hawaii, but to thrive, for our students to have the best education to take advantage of all opportunities life has to offer, for our people, especially our kupuna, to have access to health care, and most importantly, to keep our communities safe. I am the only candidate whose career is based on navigating the government systems. With my knowledge, I am able to effectively work with government entities to advocate for my community. I am from a community that feels underrepresented and neglected by local and national government. And I can be the diplomat between the government and the public, establishing connections that will build trust between both parties. I am not afraid to address challenging issues and ask difficult questions along the way. I will be able to most effectively represent the people of District 45 because I've seen the issues firsthand and continue to walk alongside my constituents as they overcome their obstacles to a favorable quality of life. If the COVID-19 pandemic showed us anything, it is that we are resilient people and community. I am not someone to back down when things get hard, and I'm ready to go all the way. It is time for action, and it is time for change. So I humbly ask that you support me in this upcoming 2024 election for the Hawaii State House of Representatives, District 45. Mahalo.
Hi everybody, my name is Philip Ganaban. I am running for House Representative, District 45, Waianae, Makaha, Makua. Born and raised in Waianae, graduated from Waianae High School, have my undergraduates in applied sciences, specializing in emergency management, environmental health, cybersecurity, and business administration. Currently in my master's program, served in the military for 18 years, both active and reserves, worked with the DoD state, located at the Youth Challenge Academy as their MIS and network designer and analyst, network analyst. I'm running for office because I want to see a change. I want to see our change. I want to see our community grow. I want to see our community benefit from these changes that is around us. I'm tired of seeing our community being a dumping space. I'm tired of our children, our keikis, not being provided with the best education that can be provided to them. I believe our government should be transparent. I believe that our services that are being provided to our homeless should be transparent to the community, as well as individuals who have concerns. As for education, I say I need to see changes because I believe that individuals or keikis in school have a right to a proper education, meaning that if they are 5th grade, they should be at a 5th grade level. If they are 9th grade, they should be at 9th grade level. And I believe that those individuals who are involved to make sure this happens should be the parents, yes. Should also be the student. Should also be our DOE education system. If a child cannot meet their grade level, they should not be moved forward. Or they should be worked with the parents and the students with a plan to show how they will be able to maintain that student to keep at that grade level. It's going to take teamwork, and the solution may not be a short term because this is a long-term issue that has been going on for a long time. Our government should reopen with transparency, allowing us to see where the finances are being applied to, where the grants for services are being applied to, the metrics from these services that they are providing financial assistance to. Meaning that, are these services being successful, failing? If they're successful, how are they successful? If they're failing, why are they failing? And what is the consequences for a program that is receiving financial funding from our government and not meeting the metrics or meeting the goals that they are set in their contracts? I also believe these programs that are receiving financial funds from our program, from our government, should also be transparent and not be hiding behind specific laws that block them from providing information to the public. They should be providing information on how well the program is working, where it's failing, why it's failing, where their clients are located, and how are they being served, especially for our homeless programs and our mental health programs. I serve on the Waianae Neighborhood Board, but the power for the Waianae Neighborhood Board I have found very limited in what we can do as a community. Reason why I am trying to run. I work for the people. I serve the people. I believe in the people. I believe in our community. For more information about me, you can reach me at teamganabanphilip.com or teamganabanphilip@gmail.com. Thank you and mahalo for your support.
Hello and aloha, everybody. My name is Ranson Soares, also known as Ranson Shane, Kuiokalani, Trochet Soares. Just a little background about me. I'm running for State House, 45th District in Waianae. And our mission, also our goals as one people as well, is to get things done, and my party is about the party for reform and change. We just don't want to change, we want the reform as well. That's very important. That's what we stand for, and also what we also stand for is, getting the people's rights, making sure everybody has their rights, from the littlest, the smallest of us to, the biggest of us. We want everybody to enjoy and have, our rights that, every American, born in this land, born in, America, that has, and, we want everybody to have that. That's one of our main messages, is respecting each other's rights, and getting back to the respect, everyone respecting each other, we're on the same sides, Furthermore, though, one of the big focuses my, party of reform and change will be focusing on is the economy, housing, and also the future, the future of living in Hawaii. A lot of families, including mine, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people in Hawaii who's living here, who's, haven't, who wasn't born here and, actually came here and bought here, the difference between us is, a lot of, local families and people from Hawaii just want to live. They want to provide for their family and be able to live in our island home, and it's got so difficult, for a lot of families, a lot of people, in Hawaii, and, that's one thing that my party, seeks to, encourage and, light some fires under some people's butts, which, we don't stand for none of those things, but we do have a lot of information, on some of these fiascos that has been going on, ladies and gentlemen. So, that being said, there's a lot of strife, in Hawaii right now. There's a lot of stuff not being talked about. There's a lot of things not being crossed, and it's very frustrating for many people, But, that being said, that comes on to our finer message that we've been trying to make is, we want everybody to respect each other. We want everybody, to respect each other's rights, Hey, my fellow American, having just as much rights as me is a good thing, It's not bad, It's not a bad thing, Many things that, people say that's a privilege, it's not bad. There's some things which people do, and I've talked about this many times, which people do, abuse. There's such things and such rights, in our great country of ours that people do abuse, and they do abuse those rights, But when you're right, and you come correct, you should be respected, and that's part of what my party stands for is, we don't want, to feel bullied in our own country. We want everybody in our country to feel at home and feel respected and loved. We're the party of reform and change, and that's what we're trying to attempt here. Even if it's just, getting some type of message across to somebody elsewhere, somebody in, different state, it's happening, and it's starting, the awakening, we're in the first 20 years of, 24 years of the 2000s, so, it's happening, it's slowly but surely it's happening, but it's happening, and I want everybody to know that thought, we're not going to live this past, that we have been living like the 90s, the 80s, the 70s and the 60s. It's getting better, So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, Ranson Shane, Kuiokalani, Soares, running for State House, District 45 in the Waianae area. And, many people, told me not to do this, but, I did feel, that this had to be done and said. And, I wanted to get this message out because there's a lot of things going on in these islands, with all the money floating around. And some of it is not all good and some of it is not all bad, But, there's definitely more clarifications needed. But that being said, I'll leave you guys at that, folks.
Aloha, District 45. As we stand on the threshold of change, I am filled with immense pride and gratitude to officially announce my candidacy for House Representative. The past 3 years have been nothing short of phenomenal, a journey of participation, advocacy, growth, and most importantly, community. Together, we have witnessed the power of unity, resilience, and love that defines our community. It's been a journey of learning, appreciating, and listening more deeply. I've been honored to teach and share with everyone willing to learn, and in doing so, I've witnessed not only your growth, but also my own. Our community's resilience, love, and support for one another have been the bedrock of our progress. It is with deep humility that I express my gratitude for the privilege of being a part of this journey. My prayer is that we all join hands, sitting at the table with open hearts, ready to agree to disagree for the greater good. Together, we can see a better tomorrow for generations to come. Let's create a productive, loving, and sustainable community that is well connected with our youth and everyone in our cherished moku. Ua mau ke ea o Kaʻena I ka pono. The life of the land is perpetuated in righteousness. I invite you to share your visions and thoughts as we work together to mold and shape a better tomorrow. Your input is invaluable, and I am excited to hear from each and every one of you. I am committed to creating a future where our community is not just stronger, but closer. Let's build bridges that connect us, ensuring that every voice is heard and every perspective is respected. I am genuinely excited for all that we will accomplish together. As we embark on this journey, may God continue to bless the West Side and every individual within it. I love you all, and God bless you always. Mahalo nui loa, Tiana Wilbur, running to be your next House of Representative for District 45. Aloha.